the channel. Today we're doing a quick reaction, quick blind reaction to anime, specifically moments characters flex hard. You know, over the years we've seen the best and best of anime characters. We're talking about Minato, we're talking about Naruto, we're talking about you know, the whole One Piece group. We're talking about Bleach and all of that. So this is Captain Levi, honorable mention, of course. So this is a mix of all of that. We're combining them and just seeing, you know, who and has the best. We're gonna rank this in a top 30 format. Obviously, some of you may want to see the video yourself, so I'm gonna add the link in the description. Very much go watch it yourself without the reaction if you choose to. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and we'll hit play.
衝突まで推定あと33秒。自分の全力を尽くさずして何がベストだ。全てを捧げる。やはりダメか。じいさん、こいつ任せるぞ。ん
As different. Whoa, hold on. I think the audio stopped working for some reason.
What?
This is about time for the audio to stop working.
There are some anime characters you just don't mess with. Why? Because they don't just use their abilities, they absolutely flex them. So today, we bring you 30 moments where they do just that, starting off with Killer Bee. As Taka confronts Killer Bee in the Valley of Clouds, the Jinchuriki, known for his unconventional fighting style and bars, does not disappoint.
Thank you. ただの忍びじゃないよ。
あいつもチャクラ流しを使えるのか。
Next up, we have Kenpachi Zaraki. In a pivotal moment, Zaraki, accompanied by his subordinates encounter Captain Komamura and Tosen. Each of these warriors carried their own deep-seated beliefs and duties which drove them into this confrontation.
この空間すべてが私の挽回だ。すでに何も見えてはいないだろうがな。どうだ、光も音もない無明の世界は無明の地獄を作り出す。無駄だ。私を捕らえることなどできない。なるほど。やはりお前は魔物。
目も見えねえ、耳も聞こえねえ。なんだよ、あるじゃねえか。
やはりお前は生かした他には危険すぎる。
よう、久しぶりだな。まあどっちでもいいがな。俺、次来いよ。コツは掴んだ。
Next up, we have Benimaru Shinma. In a town gripped by fear, it falls to Benimaru, the mighty but reluctant leader, to rally his troops and the citizens as outsiders and a demon try to tear them apart. Benny steps up in a big way, setting the stage for a dramatic confrontation.
本能の仇討ちだ。この高さなら十分だろう。と七の型一輪俺んとこででけえ面するやつは許さね
え。暁、あれが人一人で起こした爆発か。最強の消防官と呼ばれるわけだ。
Next up, we have Gojo. The enemy put up a barrier that specifically denies him entry while allowing others in. Just when the battle reaches its peak, the scene shifts dramatically as the
I'll tell you what, yeah, one of the best things about this new age anime is that the fight scenes are just different. The fight scenes are just different. Every fight scene Gojo was in was top gear. It should be around top 10. Every fight scene with Gojo. Because, God, my mind is blown.
curtain lifts to reveal Satoru Gojo floating above.
マジ？逃げよ。
どこから行こうか。
どうやらここまでのようですね。
有事のところまで距離があるな。術式順天、青、赤。
それ以上進むな。巻き込まれるぞ。
挙式。
これでは払えたかどうかもわからん。
Next, we have Ichigo. Our scene kicks off with Kenpachi Zaraki, fresh from a victory, but his moment of triumph quickly spirals into chaos. Kenpachi is caught off guard by a sudden attack from the Bambietta Basterbine squad with a literal bolt from the blue. Just when all seems lost for Kenpachi, the battlefield is shaken by the arrival of Ichigo.
この冷圧は
ボロボロじゃねえかケンパチ。助けに来たぜ。
バカ言え。
絶対に許さねえ。エクトラテーション。ケツがテージさ。食らうかよこんなもん。バカ避けろ。
Next up, we have another Gojo entry. Megumi is on edge, unsure if Yuji, who has just ingested one of Sukuna's fingers, is still himself or under the curse's control. Gojo arrives not a moment too soon, breaking the tension with his casual demeanor.
2年のみんなに見せやーった。うちで参考がてら長谷さんじたってわけ。
ごめんそれ。俺食べちゃった。
マジ？
マジ。
じゃ、10秒だ。10秒経ったら戻っておいで。大丈夫。僕最強だから。僕が帰りの新幹線で食べるんだ。
What's wrong with the sound of this shit, man? Like, what is up with the sound? Because this is like the best part.
We have Giyu, the Water Hashira. Tanjiro and Nezuko seemingly defeat Rui, but as Tanjiro collapses, drained from the effort, Demon Slayer throws a curveball, but just in the nick of time, Giyu makes a dramatic entrance.
俺が来るまであとは任せろ。
技術
全集中。水の呼吸。なぎ。奴の間合いに入った途端糸がばらけた。そんなはずはない。もう一度。
Next up, we have All Might, symbol of peace, rushing to the USJ after a distressing encounter with Tenya. As he arrives,
My Hero Academia has one of the best fight scenes ever. All of them epic fight scenes, especially All Might.
he finds not only the villains wreaking havoc, but also his students in dire peril. With his iconic shout, All Might tears off his tie and blazer, ready to throw down.
Minna, 入り口へ。カロライナスマッシュ。全然効いてないな。あら。
効かないのはショック吸収だからさ。おいおい。
真正面からの殴り合い。すげえ。
近づく。限度があるんじゃないか。何上からねじ伏せよ。ヴィランよ。向こうへ。
Next, we have Minato, the fourth Hokage. It's the
I think one of the craziest things about this anime is these people not letting us watching more of Minato. We need more Minato because
start of a crucial mission for Team Minato during the Third Great Ninja War. Kakashi spots the enemy, decides to test his new technique, the Chidori. Despite its power, the tunnel vision leaves Kakashi vulnerable.
みたいですね。先生、俺が突っ込みます。ちょうど開発中の真実を試してみたいんです。千鳥！
すごいチャクラ。
先生、あなたが言ったんです。今隊長は俺です。早い。じゃあ次だ。図に乗るな小僧。
カカシ。
悪ガキにカウンターは合わせ、印はつけた。
I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna go back.
図に乗るな小僧。
カカシ。
悪ガキにカウンターは合わせ、印はつけた。お前が木の葉の黄色い線香。
Next, we have Mihawk, the world's greatest swordsman, known for his formidable prowess and the intimidating title Hawkeyes. He attacks the Krieg pirates not out of any grudge, but merely for his own amusement. As the debris settles, Zoro steps forward with a burning desire to test his skills.
なるほど、最強だ。暇なんだろう。勝負しようぜ。
哀れなり弱き者よ。この俺に刃を突き立てる勇気は己の心力か。あいにくこれ以下の刃物は持ち合わせていないのだ。
死んで後悔すんじゃねえぞ鬼。動かねえ。こんなバカなことがあるか。いくらなんでもこんなに遠いわけねえ。 この遠さはねえだろ。
なんと凶暴な剣か。強さの果てに何を望む。
Next, we have Minato with another entry. As the scene unfolds, we find the allied shinobi forces facing imminent destruction. The Ten Tails prepares a massive tailed beast ball, poised to obliterate everything in its path. The tension is palpable, with every shinobi aware of the devastating potential of the attack.
最後の衝撃が消えた。
遅かったか。
ぴったりだぜ父ちゃん。
誰の？
爆発に備えて。
なんだ。
いきなりあさっての方向から衝撃。
こんなもんで済んでラッキーだぜ。
安心して、君たちの味方だよ。
Next up, we have Naruto. The tension unfolds with Shin taking cues from his revered ancestor Itachi. He declares his intent to revive the Akatsuki and push the world back into conflict to bring about evolution and change. His plan, however, involves a disturbing method, utilizing his own clones as disposable tools in his quest for power.
もういい。まだこんなにいたのかよ。
何こんな。
父様、もう。殺すなよ、サスケ。
まだ死ぬわけにはいかねえ。
私が
サラダ。まだやんのか。落ち着けよクラマ。
My guy said, calm down. Calm your ass down.
Next, we have Julius, the Wizard King. The stakes are high as Asta, along with Leopold, faces off against a group of formidable mages. Despite their valiant efforts and Noelle's protective magic, the battle takes a dire turn. Asta and Leopold are overwhelmed and incapacitated, setting the stage for a dramatic intervention.
僕からもちゃんとお願いするからね。
やあ、待ってたよ。
魔法でユリウス・ノバクロノ殺せ。
まさか殺される覚悟もないのに一人だけ生かしてあげるから投降しないかい。
動きは早すぎて目で追えん。
時間拘束魔法クロノスタシス。
これは
全員拘束できたね。思いのほか弱ってたのかな。
Next, we have Itachi Uchiha. As Sasuke makes his way to the Uchiha hideout for the final showdown between brothers, we get to see a clash of incredible ninjutsu. His actions are driven by a desire to see Sasuke surpass him and perhaps to atone for the sins of their clan.
今の俺のこの目に見えているのはあんたの死に様だ。
俺の死に様か。では再現してみ。
ひどい。
強くなったな。
Next, we have Gojo with another entry. Despite Jogo's efforts to overwhelm Gojo with
All Gojo's fight scene, again, I repeat, all Gojo's fight scene are in anime top 10.
consecutive volcanic attacks, each assault proves futile. Gojo's mastery over his cursed techniques showcases his ability to manipulate both space and force, leaving Jogo staggered. Gojo even decides to bring Yuji directly into the battle and teaches through exposure, a method that's as risky as it is effective.
なんだそのガキは盾か。
言ったでしょ、見学だって。
自ら足手まといを連れてくるとは。
弱いもん。
こ
いつが弱い。大丈夫。
領域展開。外観鉄地戦。
同時に領域が展開された時、
あいつら残さんぞ、強要させる。
領域展開、無料空所。
ゆえに何もできん。
これくらいで勘弁してあげる。
これが呪術師最強。格が違う。
Next up, we have Rock Lee. As Rock Lee steps onto the battlefield to face Gaara, the tension rises. Known for his unbreakable defense, Gaara presents what seems like an insurmountable challenge. But Lee, ever determined, isn't someone who backs down easily.
それでは始め。
ガーラの意志に関係なく
いい発生。俺が許す。
重しか
くだらね
少しくらいの重りを外したところで。すげえ。信じられない。あのガールが傷を。あいつあんなに強かったのか。
Next up, we have Saitama. Along with Genos, their entrance into the Hero Association was anything but ordinary. The hero test consists of two parts: a grueling physical exam designed to push the candidates to their limits, and a written test that's just as challenging. For any average Joe, this would be daunting. But for our bald-capped hero, there's more than meets the eye.
反復横跳び30秒。よーい、始め。砲丸投げ。飛び。ボブラ叩き。キングマシン。1500m 走。
Next up, we have Pain. Our
Saitama was ridiculous, but Saitama was ridiculous.
キングマシン。1500m 走。
Next up, we have Pain. Our story picks up in the heat of chaos as Pain launches a devastating assault on the Leaf Village. His twisted vision of peace through destruction versus the Hokage's unyielding spirit to protect her village at all costs sets the stage for the catastrophic events to follow.
お前たちの平和が我々への暴力なのだ。これは神からの最後の警告だ。
今我々は持てる力の全てを注ぎ、それだけのことをしている。
聞いたのか。
ここは一旦こいつらを引かせて、その間に里の守りを固めておくのです。
痛みを受け取れ、痛みを知れ。
どうしてもやるのね、ナガト。
ここより世界に痛みを。神羅転生。
どうしてこんな。
Next up, we have Aizen. Our scene begins with an uneasy alliance formed between the captains of the Gotei 13 and the Rogue Visor. As they gather their strength, the air is thick with anticipation and fear. Aizen, with his usual calm and menacing presence, stands ready to confront this formidable group.
終わりだ、アイゼン。
しまった。
みんな一体何言ってんだよ。
いつからや。私の強化水月の能力は完全細部。一体いつから強化水月を使っていないと錯覚していた。
待て。
Next up, we have the Senju brothers. The first 4 Hokages were brought back to life through the reanimation jutsu. The atmosphere is tense and filled with curiosity. The scene takes a serious turn when Orochimaru and Sasuke begin to press Tobirama, the second Hokage, about his policies toward the Uchiha clan.
だが里のために自滅したのだとしたら、それも仕方のないこと。扉間。
話を聞いているのは純粋な内派の子供だ。
純粋でもなければ子供でもない。
万華鏡車輪眼か。
忍びとはそもそも何なんだ。
里、忍びとは何ぞか。
あんたの言葉を聞いて、本当のことを知ってから自分で答えを出したい。木の葉に復讐をするのか。
木の葉への復讐だと。ここでわしが。
扉間。指を下ろせ。
わかった。チャクラを荒立てるな。
すごいですね。
この人は違う。私の縛りをほどき、いつでも私を。
オロチバルとやら心配するな。さて、ではどこから話すべきかの。
Next up, we have Aizen with another entry. As Aizen insists that Renji abandon Rukia, he refuses, recalling his deep bond with Rukia from their days at the academy. His resolve hardens, and despite knowing the might of Aizen, Renji prepares to fight. Just as Aizen moves to strike a fatal blow, Ichigo makes an entrance, blocking Aizen's sword with his own.
あいつらなんとか動けねえようにして堂々とここを降りようぜ。
そんじゃ一丁共同戦線と行くか。
おや。
Next up, we have Escanor. The tension spikes when two powerful adversaries step into his tavern. With the stakes sky high, Galen decides to toy with Escanor, proposing a game with deadly consequences. Despite Escanor's initial hesitation, the game takes a turn when Galen's friendly pat on the back accidentally knocks out the seemingly meek tavern keeper.
それにしてもさっきから少し暑いわね。
美しい旋風じゃい。この旋風は設計ミスじゃぞ。
暗闇にうごめき生きる魔人ごときが触れていいものではないのですよ。
てか誰？偉そうに。
さっきまでとは様子が明らかに違う。
人間です。全ての種族の頂点に立つものでもある。私が7つの大罪、エスカノール様だ。
バランをたった一振りで。ゲームはまだ続いているの。
最高位の魔人が殺せる相手とは思うなよ。
そうでなくてはゲームが少しも盛り上がらない。
つくづく傲慢で身の程を知らないおバカな人間ね。
ラスキュラ離れておれ。これでから門が影はできぞ。
これがあなたの本気ですか？では私の番ですね。ゲームオーバーです。
Next, we have Madara Uchiha. In a fierce clash between the Kage. Initially, it seems the Kage have the upper hand, a moment of triumph that's felt across the battlefield. But as in any great battle, the tide turns swiftly. Madara, insulted and underestimated, unleashes his true power.
お前は死んでいる。体操。よし。
お前たちが閉じ込めたのは、さてこれで他の影も終わりだな。
Next, we have Goku. Our scene kicks off with a bang as Goku finally lands on planet Namek, causing a stir among the Ginyu Force members who mistake him for another Namekian. But the stakes are high as Krillin lies injured, and Goku quickly senses the dire situation his friends are in.
Dragon Ball Z has the best anime fight scene and it's just ridiculous, honestly.
No.
どうやったって勝てるわけが。
おい、このゴミ虫の戦闘力はいくつぐらいだ。
本当にゴミ虫だぜ。確かに変だ。あいつ何を妙に落ち着いてやがるんだ。
そんな珍奇な戦闘力で何しようってんだ。パンチー。お、だだ。
痛い。
おい、一体どういうこと？何？
なんだと？
今のうちなら痛え目に遭わねえですよ。
なんだと？
スピードだけは自信があるようだな。4匹まとめてあの世に送ってやるぜ。リクームウルトラ
どういうことだ？リクームが。
Next, we have Captain Levi. In one of the most adrenaline-pumping sequences in anime history, Levi Ackerman engages in a deadly dance with Kenny Ackerman and his squad. This scene is about survival, strategy, and the harsh realities of Levi's world. But his quick thinking and agility keep him several steps ahead of everyone.
Stop! Bam! Bam! おめえの活躍を楽しみにしてたよ。これじゃあおめえがどっから逃げようと上からドカンだぜ。ああ、大いなる目的のためなら。ああ。
隊長だ。椅子。
兵長。
Next up we have Luffy. The atmosphere is tense among the citizens of Fishman Island and the Straw Hat crew. Hody's intent to transform the societal fabric by instilling fear and subjugation is clear as he boasts about his army of 100,000 strong, ready to squash any resistance.
全ての海賊どもが我々新魚人海賊団にこれが麦わら
海賊王
じゃこっちは10万だぞ新魚人海賊団
海軍の精鋭でもあるまいし上等で
ルフィ君4億の首俺がもらった
どえらい数やられたぞ
チキショー一瞬で半分やられたぞ
やるじゃないか麦わら坊や
たった2年でここまで
これくらいやってもらわねえと戦地は交代だ
お前は俺がぶっ飛ばさないどういう王になろうと勝手だけどな海賊の王者は一人で
Next up, we have Future Trunks. After Frieza's return to Earth, rebuilt and vengeful, accompanied by his father, King Cold, the Z-Fighters are on edge, expecting Goku to be their only hope. Instead, they're met by a mysterious youth with a sword and a calm demeanor.
あのスーパーサイヤ人がやってくるまでに地球人を皆殺しにして悔しがらせてやろうと
はったりもそこまで行くと感心するねまさかこれも孫悟空は宇宙で始末すればいいこの程度で俺を
なんと
Next up, we have Beerus. After Frieza's return to Earth, rebuilt and vengeful, accompanied by his father, King Cold, the Z-Fighters are on edge, expecting Goku to be their only hope. Instead, they're met by a mysterious youth with a sword and a calm demeanor.
あのスーパーサイヤ人がやってくるまでに地
球人を皆殺しにして悔しがらせてやろうと。
はったりもそこまで行くと感心するね。まさかこれは。孫悟空は宇宙で始末すればいい。この程度で俺をは
なんと
Next up, we have Beerus. The god of destruction makes his entrance at King Kai's planet, Kai absolutely terrified, hoping against hope that Goku can keep a low profile long enough to avoid catastrophe. But it's Goku's fearless nature that really spices things up. He challenges Beerus to a sparring match, hoping to gauge the god's power.
ちょっとだけでいいからさ、オーラと試合してくんねえかなです。
もしかして君はお調子に乗ってるのかな。じゃあ力を見せてやろう。なるほど、それでフリーザを倒したのか。限界を超えたか。全部見せちゃいなよ。確かにスーパーサイヤ人とも。いいんだよ。
Next, we have Saitama with another entry, with scientists tracking a meteorite, which, in a sudden and terrifying twist, changes its trajectory towards Earth. Panic ensues as the mass warning system blares across Z City, forecasting doom. The S-Class heroes were sent by the urgent call to action.
衝突まで推定あと33秒。自分の全力を尽くさずして何がベストだ。全てを捧げる。やはりダメか。じいさん、こいつ任せるぞ。ん
？What the hell is wrong with this audio though? One time.
Before we get into our final spot, I want to ask you to like and subscribe so you won't miss any banger videos we have coming up. Thank you. Now for our final spot, we have Madara Uchiha again. As he steps onto the battlefield, his presence alone shifts the tide. Using nothing but taijutsu and ninjutsu, he decimates the 4th Division, his Sharingan effortlessly predicting and countering their desperate attacks. Tamari, from a long-range distance, launches an attack that is forceful enough to push Madara back, but does little to phase him. Madara's retaliation?
なんでこいつらリンネガンになんだってばよ。
お前の作った力ではない。
嘘だろ。
次元が違う。
神の力か。
忍術だとでも言うのか。
何もせんうちから己を捨てるな。
空を飛ぶ忍
び。何しよってんだ。
あの隕石を軽くして止める気だ。
もう少し褒められる。
2個目はどうする大野。
なんだ。これが陸道戦に。
I'll tell you guys, oh yeah, this is one of the best scenes, and Madara is one of the strongest fighters we've ever seen in anime history. There's so many good fighters. Madara, there's Saitama, there's Gojo, there's just ridiculously good. Alright guys, that is all for me today. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the video. Thank you for watching as usual.